Time takes care of everything. U.S. Appeal Court ruled that ending birthright citizenship is unconstitutional. Meanwhile, body believed to be that of St. Catherine businessman found. This is Undiluted News. Mikey Bones reporting. A federal appeals court in San Francisco ruled on Wednesday that President Donald Trump's order seeking to end birthright citizenship is unconstitutional, affirming a lower court decision that blocked its enforcement nationwide. The ruling from a three-judge panel of the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals Court comes after Trump's plan was also blocked by a federal judge in New Hampshire. The Ninth Circuit decision keeps a block on the Trump administration enforcing the order that would deny citizenship to children born to people who are in the United States illegally or temporarily. The 2-1 ruling keeps in place a decision from a U.S. District Judge in Seattle who blocked Trump's effort to end birthright citizenship and decried what he described as the administration's attempt to ignore the Constitution for political gain. The Citizenship Clause of the 14th Amendment says all people born in the United States and subject to U.S. jurisdiction are citizens. Meanwhile, wrestler Hulk Hogan, real name Terry Bollea, died yesterday, July 24th, according to Florida police. Throughout his career, Hogan was the face of professional wrestling for decades. In fact, he was the headliner for the main event in 7 of the first 8. He was on the covers of magazines and had a myriad of toys and brands backing him up. He starred in movies, captivated fans, and had one strange failed pasta restaurant. Last year, he campaigned for Donald Trump and even offered to body slam Kamala Harris. But as I often said, time takes care of everything and everyone. So all the kick up and wickedness going on, it is only a matter of time. Police have discovered a body believed to be that of a St. Catherine businessman who has been missing for about 2 weeks. The body was found in a shallow grave in Thetford Old Harbor in St. Catherine yesterday, and it's believed that the body is that of 43-year-old Humphrey Brown, a contractor of Willowdene Spanish Town, St. Catherine, who has been missing since July 11th. And it's reported that Mr. Brown received a phone call and left home in his motor car shortly before midnight, and he had not been seen since. A major breakthrough came on Wednesday when the police found his vehicle in Ocherius in St. Anne. 2 men were taken into custody, and during questioning, they reportedly led investigators to the location where the body was buried. Meanwhile, the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, has launched a probe into the death of a taxi operator who was shot by a policeman during an altercation in St. Anne in April. Keroy McIntosh died on Tuesday, and his family is blaming his death on the injuries he sustained in the controversial shooting. Mr. McIntosh was charged with attempted murder and wounding after he was accused of using his vehicle to attack a member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and he was shot after allegedly using his motor vehicle to run over the foot of a policeman during a traffic stop. But his attorney, Oswald Senior Simmet, had disputed the claim of the policeman and insisted that his client was shot without any justification. Investigators attached to the Kingston Central Police are questioning a person of interest in connection with Sunday's controversial shooting incident at the Jamaica Labour Party rally in central Kingston. Superintendent Beresford Williams, head of the Kingston Central Police, said a man was picked up on Thursday. He said the man is the leader of one of 2 groups the police said are seeking to question about that shooting. And according to Superintendent Williams, investigators are still trying to identify the actual shooter in the incident, which has sparked tension between the 2 major political parties. And both parties are accusing each other about the identity of the shooter. A man identified as Steve Elliott, otherwise called Gully Bop, was fatally shot during a reported confrontation with law enforcement officers at 85 Red Hills Road, St. Andrew on Wednesday. According to the police, Elliott, who is believed to be a known violence producer operating within the St. Andrew Police Division, was killed after he is said to have opened fire on lawmen who went in search of him. The police said during the operation to apprehend Elliott, members of the police team were met with gunfire from the suspect. A shootout ensued during which Elliott was shot and injured, and he was transported to the medical hospital to seek attention but was pronounced dead on arrival, according to a police team. Onto sports, Lionel Messi and Inter Miami teammate Jordi Alba could face suspension after withdrawing from the Major League Soccer's All-Star game. The Argentine superstar Messi and Alba had been due to start for a combined MLS team, which will face a squad representing Mexico's Liga MX in Austin later Wednesday. However, a league source said that Inter Miami had notified officials on Wednesday that both Messi and Alba had been pulled from the event. And under MLS rules, both Messi and Alba could be given a one-game suspension unless they have a valid reason for the withdrawal, such as an injury. Track and field, Jamaica's Brian Level stunned with a personal best of 9.82 seconds to break the meet record in the men's 100 meters at the Raffleson Austrian Open Games on Wednesday. The 21-year-old 200 meters national champion made a massive statement at the World Athletics Continental Tour Silver Meet, signaling that he could be in the conversation for a medal at the World Championship in Tokyo, Japan, as he broke his previous best of 9.94 set at the National Championship last month. And he did a time of 9.82. So he's right up there with all the rest of the Jamaicans who are running fast this year. And that's going to be news and sports on your favorite radio station. My name is Mikey Bones. I gone.